Generals, gentlemen.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game number 2 between Leftovers on our blue side and Celly and the Steeds on our red side. We are casting a pro match here, in the Pro League for RFlan 46. We are the Generals, gentlemen. I'm Archon Hawk.
And I'm Onu's Machine.
I'm Squizma from Qdale, support casting right now with Generals Gentlemen.
Alrighty, so a bit of a support caster. Doesn't really take any of the CS and still offers a lot of utility into the shoutcasting trio.
Essentially, I am.
Yeah. So basically, as for the teams here on the left, we do have Celly and the Steeds. So we have Celly Berry as our Vi. We have Rigged as the support Leona, Raimi as the Mundo, a Rusty Spork as our Lucian, and lastly a Psychologist as our Ziggs.
Yes, of course. And
Coming out from the red side on Leftovers, we got Mayushi on Nocturne. We got Yuzume. He's gonna hurt me.
Please,
Yuzume
guys.
playing Shavara in the top lane. Lockie in the middle playing Ari. We got Montreal as the ADC. Jinx, and finally Mr. Benz playing Taric support.
Oh, Psychologist actually getting a bit of poke. And Uzumi getting caught by a cleaver. Bouncing Bomb didn't quite connect. And so interesting trade-offs here as they're going for this this jungle warfare.
yeah, Psychologist got a little bit of damage there from Uzume, which is quite nice. Both teams were positioning around this mid lane looking for a catch out. I'd say Lockie could have that charm available.
I think really interesting coming out in the item. It's all pretty standard. Both ADCs picking up the Doran Blade. Both supports taking the Ancient Coin. It's nothing really super interesting.
Yeah, nice
but
standard starts.
The selling the Steeds getting 2 sweeping lenses over 5 warding totems of what Leftovers is. So I think there'd be a little bit more early game kind of ward removal coming out from selling the Steeds now. Hence the sweeping lenses.
Yeah, Ancient Coin is a very sort of safe item.
Oh, it
it's
definitely
the
is.
standard support pick. You can also go for, I think it's the Spell Thief's Edge.
Yes.
That gives you like gold whenever you attack a champion on a sort of cooldown.
Sure.
And you can go for that if you go for a really aggressive lane and you want to just be really bullying the lane, then you can go for that item.
If you're a ranged champion, that is. I mean, more than anything else.
Oh, yeah,
it's
like
a bit
a
hard if
support.
you're a melee, yeah. So we do have Taric, of course, and Leona, who are, melee, so a little bit more difficult for them. But yeah, we'll have Mayushi starting on that blue buff with his Nocturne, and up the top we'll have the same for Celly.
Gotta say, I'm pretty excited to see how this Nocturne actually plays out, because he's really not a champion that you see a lot, and he has so much potential for some really interesting and creative ganks.
Yeah, he definitely does. I'd love to see this bot lane. I've never actually seen a Jinx Taric against a Lucian Leona, I don't think at all. Rigger just missing the Zenith blade.
Dazzle actually gets caught though, gets the connect really, so look, a little bit of damage there onto Rusty Spork here, but in the level 1 there just isn't really the kill potential that they need.
So just a lot of poke in the bot lane right now. Lucian coming out ahead in gold, but he did pressure the lane a little bit, so the CS may be taken back from Jinx. So Montreal back. So yeah, nothing really super standard. Some trades and health loss.
Yeah, very even bot lane thus far. It's all about which support lands their CC the best and which ADC can follow it up. Of course, Jinx having a bit more CC, and then the delusion of Rusty Spork.
Gets the dazzle, but look at that. Rusty Spork using the Relentless Pursuit to avoid that. Had he got caught forward with a dazzle, that could have been pretty bad for some exchanges. But tell us about the Taric nerfs.
Taric nerfs. His shred has been changed. His shield, he gets a lot less armor now from his shatter, I believe. He also removes a lot less armor from the enemy when he does.
Ooh, nice satchel charge there, dodges the Dustbringer, and I think maybe even a charm. No, charm wasn't even thrown. So yeah, nice satchel from Ziggs.
Yeah, so he removes a lot less armor now when he uses his shatter, and he also gives a lot less armor to allies around, and scales even less when he gets armor. So he just got quite a large nerf in my opinion. His passive also changed a bit.
Yeah,
I believe
his armor
knows.
scaling. Yeah, his armor scaling went down from 30% to 20% thanks to the help there, Squizma.
No worries. It's actually a mirror matchup back in top lane. Last game, Raimi was on Shavana, and Yuzume was on Dr. Mundo. So it's who can play it the best again. So it's history.
I really would like to see Uzume go for that Blade of the Rune King start. It went so well last game with Raimi going for it.
So I reckon he won't. I reckon he won't get it.
You don't think so?
I don't think he will.
Okay.
I'm curious to see.
Celly Berry's here for a gang. Dazzle actually lands on the Rusty Spork. Flame Chompers are there, ready and waiting. Montreal may get caught here. Pops the barrier under the tower. And Mr. Ben's having to pop his flash as well. It looks as though Mage is actually coming down to meet them. But there is a ward there for Celly and the Bears. Steals, god damn it.
Yeah, so it looks like he'll be going into the back lines, see if he can get a kill onto a Rusty Spork, who is very, very low. Probably going to be backing off to recall. So we'll have to see what he can make happen here.
Man, Maishi's actually dodged that ward entirely, so they have no idea he's coming there. Rusty Spork is pretty low, but Celly Berry and Rigid are pretty strong, and that will sort of disengage. I think Maishi was just looking for the kill, but it means that he cannot use up a lot of XP trying to go for that gank.
Yeah, Lockie's farming up quite well in this mid lane, but he is 10 CS behind our Ziggs on a Psychologist at the moment, which is really going to matter as we start getting later into the game. Who can get the best builds off first, who can get more mana and get the best poke out.
I haven't seen many trades. Is there much help going down between Ari and Ziggs? What will that matchup be like? Or?
Probably not a lot. There won't be a hell of a lot. I think Psychologist will probably go for a bit with the Bouncing Blades. We'll see Lockie, of course, going with that Orb of Deception. I think her Q is, as we saw there, to try and get a bit of poke down. But I mean, I don't think we'll see anyone go for a kill pre-6. As we hit 6, we definitely will be seeing some, though, with Lockie getting the Spirit Rush.
Yeah, they both have harassment that can go like over minions, which makes it a little bit easier compared to someone like a Kennen who kind of needs to go around to use those shurikens. So they do have the potential to do a lot of damage, but it's kind of hard to land those abilities. They're a pretty small hitbox. But Celly Berry actually going in for a gank with the Vault Break. I guess caught by the charm actually, but not a huge deal there.
Very, very well placed charm, to be honest. That was a nice placement to stop any follow-up damage.
Now it's Meishi's turn now, but there's still that ward there in the brush. So Psychologist and Celly Berry, they know what's up. There's not going to be any engagements there in the bottom lane actually. Montreal getting caught by the Ardent Blaze, and now we do see wow, Maishi getting pretty low. Pops the spell shield, and will there be a flash to follow them? No mana left on Celly Berry, and his flash was also on cooldown too.
Yeah, Lockie being quite low, so they set that up really, really well. Maishi not knowing he was staying on the ward. I have to say, Montreal not landing quite as many zaps in the bottom lane as I like to see.
A Psychologist may get caught here by Uzumi, but does disengage for now. So not a lot of deaths, but still a fair bit of attempted ganks and attempted action throughout all of these lanes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. They're just so close. I think Montreal definitely getting caught out a little more, if anything else, by the ganks from Celly that are coming out. She's been the closest to dying so far, so we'll have to see how that bottom lane goes. She is, of course, very, very weak, doesn't have a lot of health.
By Shyvana, Yuzume coming down from the top lane, trying to make a play with the Ziggs against a Psychologist in mid. She missed out on minion wave, so she didn't get the CS, and now Dr. Mundo is now ahead. He's backed off now, and he'll catch up. Yuzume will now catch up with Raimi's CS. So
Indeed.
They both need back off at the same time, because if one comes back with a better item than the other, they'll just always get out-traded and outplayed. But actually bot lane now.
Yeah, not really a lot happening though. They're just sort of throwing their CC and then running away when they do so. So I think they're kind of waiting for these ganks, and that's exactly what we have now from Celly Berry. But again, did run through the ward. Montreal though actually may get caught, but I think Celly Berry doesn't quite realize that she's caught, as we actually see Lockie moving down with the level 6 with that Spirit Rush. So he's going to be very mobile with a lot more damage, as Celly Berry actually cleared out that ward with a sweeping lens.
Yeah, very, very nice counter ganking as well. We see the back off from Montreal does not want to get caught out by that Zenith Flare. I don't think we have the Solar Flare available yet. No, with Rigid still being level 5, so we'll have to see how level 6 is pad out, who can get there first.
Yeah, they're pretty close though, about halfway level 6. They're actually going into Montreal, landing I think the Charm as well. No, the Vault Breaker as well as that Zenith Blade. So that's going to be first blood. Montreal getting taken out. Rusty Spork picking that one up.
So that was pre-6 as well. Fantastic work coming out from Celly and the Steeds, isn't it? Down the bottom lane, playing quite well. We're trying to farm up as much as possible. See a gank coming out here, maybe from Aoshi.
Yeah, he's level 6. Hasn't popped the Paranoia just yet, though. And Celly Berry is still in the brush, just walking off right now. I think she wants to go get some red, like little red, so she can actually get level 6 for the Assault and Batter. Nope. And going into the mid lane, by the looks of it, she's so close to being level 6, and that will make her gank so much more effective. And she actually doesn't get caught by the Charm and that Orb, walks away. So yeah, should get 6 now from this red camp.
Very, very close. We do see the Bilgewater Cutlass pick up now from Uzumi in the top lane. Just what I thought was going to happen. Sushma, eat your words. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'll eat my words. You're right.
Does it taste good?
No, it tastes disgusting. But a Spectral coming out for Raimi. He's not going straight for the Kindling Gem like last time. So he'll have a lot less health. But I think Uzumi will actually win these fights as long as Sadism doesn't pop too much.
Well, he had to pop it then. Uzumi had a lot of damage, but so did Raimi. But then first down, Dragon's Descent and the Ignite. Raimi gets taken out there. Ooh.
It's that Dragon's Descent that's doing it. The Dragon's Descent that's doing the damage while the Burnout's still ticking. Combined with the Flame Breath, there's just so much burst
And
in the
Ignite.
one area. Yeah, exactly.
She
It's
gets
crazy.
more armor and more magic resist when she's in dragon form, isn't she?
I think she does, yeah. From
It doubles.
memory, yeah.
It doubles, I believe.
Yeah.
Because it's passively as well
Does it
as.
or-
Nope.
It doesn't
Nope.
double.
Maybe not.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
No more tankiness.
That's gay.
She has the exact same
Yeah.
tankiness.
We're just
Oh,
talking.
okay.
She's just damage. Oh, what? Nice gank from Celly Berry, jumping in with that sort of battery. The red buff slowing her down. Has to flash for it though. Gets it.
That's the AA.
I think it was a denting blow
It
picking
was a
that one
denting
up.
blow,
Yeah.
I think that might have been
Celly
it.
Berry, making sure no brush is safe near her.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was quite fantastic.
So that was a 1-for-1 really up top lane. So yes, Shyvana and Mondo.
Oh, Psychologist gets caught, gets the return on the orb and the Foxfire and the Spirit Rush as well, popping the barrier. Locky's on the wrong side of that one, but actually, Paranoia picks him up in the end, I think, almost. Tower, though, may pick it up in the bottom lane. Bit of action down here. Montreal actually got taken out.
Yeah, it did in the end, but that was a nice movement in the mid lane. Must have been set up with Miyoshi's Paranoia.
Celly Berry was so close to picking that one off as he was actually recalling. But now Montreal has respawned now, so looks such a close game. Once again, these teams are so damn close. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go into the third match, but for now, it looks like Celly and the Steeds are barely ahead.
Yeah, they're just holding on quite well, and they've actually managed to push down this bottom tower. No, going to be backing off. Minion clear, just too good from Mr. Benz, which is very, very nice. Uzume going to be seeing that coming from Celly.
Bolt Breaker's on cooldown now. Uzume can probably just walk out of this one. She has the red buff for the slow, but not really a huge deal. Walks out of that one. That bottom outer turret is very low and could get pushed pretty easily.
Yeah, quite easily. We do have a 30 CS lead as well down the bottom lane to a Rusty Spork.
Oh yeah, Shyvana, her burnout, she gives her a crazy amount of movement speed. So she just run out of the red buff ticks from Celly Berry. So it's just pushes negates that really. It's not a bad. I really like the burnout. It should get a change, but red team looking to take an early dragon.
That's a risky move here, as there are no deaths on the board, but backing off, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do.
And so Rusty Sport getting a bit of harassment in there, the Zap connecting to slow him down. So yeah, why is there such a huge CS difference on the bottom lane?
I think because you got that pre-level 6 kill. Lucian
yeah.
got the kill onto Montreal, and pretty much since after then, it's just gone really downhill for the bottom lane. You've seen also less. Celly Berry's had less presence in the bottom lane. She's always been near top and middle a lot more frequently after she got that kill in first blood on Montreal. And she didn't get the 6 as quick as what Rusty Spork got. But yeah, it's been trading.
I think it's just the mobility as well for Rusty Spork and just the A8 range. Montreal has to be very, very careful that it doesn't get caught out by a Zenith Blade, because there could be some really, really hard engages in that bottom lane that can take him out.
Well, Celly Berry getting caught by the fear there. Actually, does get connected by these charm as well. Not looking too good there. Savage Charge will knock them back for now, but will it be enough here? Dodges the orb and the Dustbringer. Celly Berry dodging everything, but Psychologist gets caught by the Flash Dazzle, I think. Montreal with the Death Rocket gets that one, and a Psychologist gets taken out too. They may go for the Dragon.
That was a really nice Super Mega Death Rocket. I'd love to see those clutch snipes from across the map. It's not quite as good as an Ash Arrow, but it's close. It's a bit of fun.
It's pretty good. Like, if they're really low health, it actually does more damage. So it's made for executing, and like if you get the kills out of it, you've done the job. You burn an ulti for a kill. It's good.
Yeah, so that's an interesting choice. Deciding to go for the mid lane tower, probably not a bad idea given where the lane was actually pushed up to. They may manage to secure the dragon off this. Of course, all of Celly and the Steeds are up, so we'll have to see if they do decide to go for it, whether it's contested.
Lucian also having the Bloodthirst is going to have a lot more damage compared to Montreal. So I think that warding the Dragon is a safe thing to do, but yeah, I think that the mid tower is a better choice than the Dragon.
It definitely was, yeah. It can give them control of not only that Dragon, but future Dragons to come. Oh.
Having to pop that Dragon's Descent over the wall there. Look, mobility boots here. Actually, going in with a Paranoia onto Rusty Spork here. The fear does land, but he's so fucked up. The Solar Flare actually missed. The Spell Shield wasn't burned for the Zenith Blade, so there's no good popping with the culling, actually. They're pretty low. Charm onto Rigid here. 3v4 for now. We'll back off out of that one.
Yeah, just going to save Miyushi, getting caught out a little bit there. Nice to see him actually survive, though. The gold is pretty much dead even at the moment, as our towers. This game is so close. I have to say, Dr. Mundo and Ryami doing a very, very nice job trying to farm against Uzumi. Probably better than Uzumi did on the other game in the last game on the
Yeah, this Lucian here may just sort of carry this game. He's looking pretty strong. 2 kills, 100 CS, and the Bloodthirster here. He's going to have a great time in these team fights. Rigger gets caught by the Charm, though, and the Dazzle. He's going to get bursted down out of this one, though. The Fear connects, and the passive gets it. Inferno Bomb actually almost kills our Nocturne here. Barely, though. Maybe survives that one.
Yeah, I think it's just only through the grace of the Athene's Unholy Grail instead of just flat AP coming out onto Ice Psychologist that saved him there. So yeah, Ryman just farming up in that lane quite well. He's doing a good job, only about 10 CS behind Uzumi on the Shyvana.
Oh, this side Rod just gets taken right out Ari there. So look at a lot of damage coming out from a Rusty Spork onto Mr. Benz there.
Yeah, so I wouldn't really be surprised to see a damn it! What does the Abyssal Nestle Large Rod and Phoenix Codex building do? The
Deathfire's Grasp.
Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Very, very kind, Susma, me forgetting what I am doing. So yeah, it would be nice to see that Deathfire Grass come out. Really nice assassination potential, but I mean, it's going to be less effective given how tanky. Given how tanky Celly and the Steeds actually are rigged, it's normally used as kind of like at least Vega uses it as a support assassination tool.
Oh, nice satchel charge. Has to make Montreal burn the flash there. So Celly is sort of going near the barrier, but Psychologist, look at the charm damage. That is ridiculous. Death Rocket doing a fair bit of damage. The barrier will keep him alive for now. Rigged may get caught next. The zap doesn't quite land for the slow. And now Lockie going in with the Spirit Rush there.
Yeah, gotta be careful. So Spirit Rush was burned. No,
Proxy Shyvana in the top lane.
Proxy Shyvana, yeah, doing absolutely what she wants. Looks like we'll see the Dragon being gone for now.
Yeah, it's 3v4 for now. And Ziggs is actually a little bit too far away. Does have his Death Rocket, though, available. The Dragon is getting low. Rusty's moving in. So is Celly Berry. Does have the Solar Flare and the Smite. But Red gets that one. Death Rocket didn't quite do enough damage. Celly Berry flashes over the wall. So no deaths, but the Dragon went to Leftovers.
Yeah, Leftovers grabbing that Dragon. That was a great job securing it. Unfortunately, by not getting that Smite out.
I think pre couple of patches ago, Smite she was going for. She was going for real Smite, not new Smite. It was just a lot lower. She did miss that by a fair bit, I think, Celly Berry.
Might have been some bigger drops there, but oh man, Uzumi just out of control. Shyvana very showing how strong she actually is.
I think they may actually managed. Yes, she may actually managed to kill the tower off that one.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that Bladeron King is a great pickup against the Mundo. He doesn't even build in a resist, so
he has Spectral Purchase Cow.
Sorry, health
and
got a bit.
Well, it's just gone Morden Mail, and then you don't know what he's going to build with that Giant's belt now. So
yeah, the DFG has now been completed onto Lockie, so no kills as of yet, so not really balling out of control. But with those 4 assists, no deaths, going quite well. And I think the main purpose of that is to try and kill a Psychologist. We've seen a Psychologist get caught out by Lockie a couple of times, getting Spirit Rush, Charmed, or Deception into the Foxfire.
Really
it's just
low as well.
Not quite enough damage amplification from the Charm to secure the kill, but I think with that DFG, it's going to allow her to snipe off a Psychologist, unless, we see some more health come out.
We might even see some if it's not, we might even see Montreal using his Super Mega Death Rocket across the map again, just trying to secure some kills, as we saw before. But the barrier saving his life narrowly before, but Nocturne, 3 kills. He's doing really well.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for a tank. Paranoia going in onto Psychologist there. Gets the Fear as well. The Solar Flare locking them down for now. Look at Lockie jumping right in, finding the target she wanted. Gets the kill on a Psychologist. The culling has been popped. The Uzumi tanks all of that one, though. Rude's getting pretty low. Gets taken out there. And now Blue Team on the run. 3 for 0.
Wow, Lockie, that was so nice. Spirit rushing into the side. It's like, hello, Psychologist. Would you like my charm? I bet you would like my charm. Securing that Assassinate, which is what we really needed to see. So that's a 2 for 0 exchange, taking out both Rigid and a Psychologist. Very, very nice engage.
Yeah, she just foxfired through the entire team. Right, Spirit Rush through the entire team and landed that charm, despite the fact that there were some members of Stealing and Steals in front of Ziggs taking the charm, but it was on the nice angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Blue team, red team disengaging straight from there, and they just kept it safe. Like they weren't going to push it in for that. They're all quite low health. Rami and Rusty Spork trying to clear out this wave. They'll delay Nocturne's teleport back.
Yeah, not being able to port with a cleaver in your face. It's a bit of an interrupt there. Very nice on it does make it a bit difficult, I have to say. They didn't manage to secure that bottom tower. I thought Leftovers may actually manage to do that, but there we go. The white being picked up by Montreal, and the blue buff being secured as well. Probably going onto a Rocky there, I'd say. I don't think Mr. Benz really needs it. Oh, but there might be a steal.
Might be a little bit of steals.
Yeah, I don't know if they got it though. Mr. Benz will get taken out here though. Rusty Sport picking that up and gets the blue. I don't know if he got that from Tarek.
I believe he did because he didn't have it earlier.
Ah.
Yeah, it didn't go into Lockie, so yeah, it must have been. Nice blue buff steal. Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
No, I sure didn't. Now, Montreal actually getting caught by the cleaver. That may slow her down long enough to pick up the kill from Rusty Sport. The constant cleaver and the solar flare. That's an easy sniper. That may even secure this inner turret.
So much CC lockdown from Celly and the Steeds. I have to say, Leftovers getting caught well out of position there. And yeah, I think they will manage to secure this tower.
Uzumi may get that top inner turret as well, but actually going for the engage here, rigging pretty low, and so is Celly Berry, gets taken out there by Lockie. Culling being popped, doesn't really hit anything there, and Mayushi caught between the team, but the tower is there for defense, maybe to keep him alive for now.
That's really nice, going to be flashing into the unspeakable horror, and Overgate flashes out of it.
Yeah, Rusty Sport almost took him out with his full rotation there, but the Death Rocket doing a lot of damage.
You don't want to take out, you don't, Nocturne or Ari do not want Lockie or Uzume do not want to die right now because they have that 3 kill, and if they die, they lose their, they'll get shut down and there'll be a lot more gold advantage going to whoever who kills them. Oh, and inhibitor turret
and
getting damaged.
Look
now.
at this Shyvana. Righto, please. Righto, what are you doing? Just absolutely balling out of control, pushing very, very hard in that top lane. This is, yeah, 2 of the towers have come out of that top lane for Leftovers. They're playing fantastically. It's just a 3 tower to 3. Very, very even game so far with a slight gold lead to Leftovers.
I liked how Psychologist actually managed to take down that inner turret by himself.
Nice. Hey.
I didn't even realize if it was low because Ziggs isn't really the person you want kind of split pushing.
Not really a sieging champion, is he?
Not really. So Uzumi taking the white, once getting caught by the cleaver here, but they're sort of positioning around the middle lane. Lockie wanting to land a charm.
Yeah, looking for a charm. That would be nice in the engage.
Paranoia landing on Psychologist. Fear locks him down as well. Bender's actually getting the dazzle. The barrier's being popped. Look at the orb reception. Getting the kill in the end. Death Rocket didn't quite connect. Solar Flare, that's not too bad there. Mr. Benz was taken out by Rusty Spork though. Now Mayushi and Lockie are pretty low. Celly Berry jumps in. Lockie just has the Spirit Fire, taking all of the culling. But Celly Berry is going to get taken down here by the looks of Rusty Spork though. Has some damage with that barrier. Rigged is barely peeling for them. And now Celly Berry is still there, but just has no health to speak of. They want to get out of that one.
Lockie is balling out of control. Spirit Rush is just too strong. It's completely denying any engage potential on the side of Celly and the Seas. They just can't get to him. Spirit Rush is in charm. Someone shuts them down. Spirit Rush is out. Spirit Rush again. And then it's like, oh, okay. But I really like to kill him.
Unfortunate engage. She was trying to charm, but she accidentally got Rigged and did not kill him in that process. I don't believe the DFG was used on Rig. I think it was actually used on the Psychologist, but could not follow up with a charm or any other spells to actually secure it. Oh no, just Orb Deception picked up the kill onto a Psychologist.
We held the dazzle. That was a nice dazzle.
Yeah, it was.
And so Raimi actually getting focused there with the Flame Breath. The dragon is up for the taking. It looks as though 4 against 2. That's going to be Sealy's dragon.
Yeah, going to be a good secure there, but I mean, better team fight coming out from Leftovers. They did manage, they still do have the gold lead, but it's nice to see Celly and the Steeds trying to draw it back, trying to bring it back within a kind of a reachable target. He's going to be still balling out of control, almost 50 CS above already on Limey in that top lane, and as well as just split pushing like an absolute beast.
Yeah, I gotta say, Silly and the Steeds, I would say they're behind in this game, but they're just doing so well at sort of countering that and getting those objectives when Leftovers are out of position. When, you know, they get a drag, it's, oh, that's why we'll get your tower, but Rusty and Sport actually flashed out of the fear, which was very crucial. The culling and the Inferno Bomb actually going to keep that tower alive.
Yeah, very nice combo here, and with Mason Lockie getting caught out.
Nope, Spirit Rush, just kidding. Celly getting caught by the charm, and Montreal actually picks up that one. Psychologist getting bursted down. The shield was too strong. Zenith played over the wall, actually. Nice work, gets the kill. Mayushi is keeping alive, and the fear finally popped to keep that alive.
Well done, Mayushi staying alive during that whole engagement, and that's a 3 for 0. Man! Dear God, Leftovers are balling out of control here.
They're definitely coming back from that last game. They were a bit, it was quite equal at this point, but now they're really showing their power side of their engagements now. Ari doing such a great job.
God, Lockie's doing amazing.
And Uzumi, he's just keeping Mundo up top. Like someone needs to go up top and deal with this Shyvana. Oh, the charm just landing.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think Rhymy, this Mundo pick, I don't think it's really paying off.
It really isn't. I don't like it because it really isn't paying off during these engagements. Just with the team fight comp. I mean, it's nice with it's nice to have the cleavers available. It's nice to have that damage available, but I think a better pick might have been Renekton. Oh, Uzumi though.
Yeah, but will it be enough? Cellyberry jumping in as well as Uzumi. Lockie's in the back lines though. He may land some charm. Almost. Actually, no, he flashed as well as that Dragon's Descent. But now Rusty Spork may get taken out. The culling though, basically hitting every single shot there. Gets the kill in the end. And so that's going to be a nice victory there for Silly and Steel. Going for the Baron directly. That is a bold move, though. It may actually pay off here.
I think it could do, too. Lockie trying to do a bit of damage over the wall, burning the charm as well. And taking quite low mana-wise.
They're getting too low here. Mayushi moving in. He's tanky as well. Hell, Psychologist getting focused. The fear. The satchel wasn't quite in charge. The Lockie gets the snipe onto our support Leona. Look at the burst from Lockie. Inferno Bomb. Wolves kick them back. Rusty Spork wants to kill, but Lockie, too much peel there. Mayushi gets the fear onto Rusty Spork. Rymy's even getting focused as well now, despite a sadism. The charm didn't quite connect, but Rymy may get taken out here. Paranoia goes in. Rymy's regenerating through this. That was a nice satchel, knocked him back from that fear. Rusty Spork getting slowed down by the Dazzle and the charm. The Spirit Bomb Fire Chompers thing gets the kill. As Montreal actually gets the kill in the end. Nice work there. But can they disengage? Ignite will tick for that one. And Mayushi, flash for the Solar Flare. Will lock him down. The Zenith Blade over the wall.
Riggin, too good.
Oh man, that was a nice play from
That's
Riggin.
just such a good prediction and such an extended team fight. Wow, what do you think of that, Suzma?
Unfortunately, I think Red Team, the Leftovers stayed a little bit too long after that Baron disengagement. They did a good job. It didn't go to selling the Steeds. They got some kills out of it. But unfortunately got some shutdowns. Fortunately, Lockie hasn't died yet at all, so all that gold's still sitting upon his head. He got a double kill really quickly, shutting down both the Psychologist and then shutting down Cellyberry. I think he got the DFG followed by Foxfire procs onto
everything.
Yeah.
It didn't even matter. It was so good.
That's amazing. And Rabadon's being finished onto Lockie now.
Oh, no.
I'm a little bit scared, guys.
Psychologist will get taken out. He had no chance.
You're out of
But
position.
actually, what? Maybe the support's nope. Not quite.
Taking for the kill.
But yeah, that death cap here, we thought Lockie had burst before. Try now with the Death Fire.
Yeah, just so much AP and so much death. He just hits that burst power spike when he gets the DFG. That's a spike, and he got kills off it. Now he's got a Rabadon's, and it's going to be like, well, your power spike's just going to continue. When you have no deaths and 7 kills, it's kind of what tends to happen.
Well, you get so much ability power from the Death Fire's Grasp, and then you get even more percentage from the Death Cap. It just stacks really well both together instead of having something like a Negatron Cloak, an Abyssal Scepter, because that only gives you about 70 ability power, so it's 120 from DFG alone.
Rusty Spork may get caught here. Had to pop his Relentless Pursuit so close to that charm. Because all it takes is, one charm, one dazzle, and that's going to be a dead Lucian.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Talisman of Sentience coming out Mr. Benz there. Right then, that would have been a perfect opportunity to catch him out. They just want to get that Shyvana and Lockie to catch up to them and land them charms as quickly as possible. They can only run away. Lucian's got his jet dash thing. Well, I don't think Lockie really wants to use his Spirit Fire Rush too frequently or right now, unless it's like in a good engage. He wants to land up with charm.
I think it's definitely something we've been seeing is you can go for lock on the Iron Solari on a support, but that tends to mean that you don't get that Talisman of Ascension until later, so you don't have the Australia's ability available. So it really depends on whether the jungler goes for it, whether the support goes for it, as to what kind of items you want to get built. And we do see Celly the Steeds is going to start positioning around this Baron pit.
This is some janky positioning here. Cellyberry actually caught. Does have the Vault Breaker though for the dash. Gonna steal the red buff, but this is all over the place.
they're on opposite sides of the map.
I think he's pulling the minions. But yeah, this is really, really weird. They sort of juked all the way around from the mid lane through the... nice!
God, they're going to get backdoored hard.
They're having to recall.
Everyone's recalling him. Run! Run, guys. Celly and Steeds are going to have to run, but I think it might be too slow. I think this in-hit turret will be secured.
Unless they have home guard boots here, but nice decision making. Mega Inferno Bomb's going to be nice. And getting rid of those minions and going for the engage the soul for the connecting the culling, killing Mr. Benz. Also, Paranoia will slow them down. The home guard boots. Oh, they definitely paid off that time around.
Yeah, they definitely did indeed. That's what saved it. That's Super Mega Inferno Bomb, I believe. It's so good at minion clearing. It's just like, what's that? You're pushing my lane. Where are your minions at?
Way better. Gold. Way better than Two-Shot Barrage. Two-Shot Barrage cannot clear minions like that can.
It's a joke compared to, Mega Inferno Bomb.
Get on his level.
Keep in mind now, these in-hit turrets, they do actually regenerate. A couple of patches ago, they changed it so they regenerate not quite as fast as Nexus turrets, but they can regenerate if they actually get enough.
Talon Ascension coming out into Tarek now. He's that Mr. Ben's going to be giving a lot more engaging and disengaging power with that. So Lockie will have more opportunities to catch someone out, or if they find someone scraping behind, e.g. Psychologist, as you can see now, he can catch up to him now. Lockie can use his Spirit Rushes without really a fallback, because he's got that Talon Ascension to back him up, really.
We do see the Baron being, the Dragon again being picked up by Celly and the Steeds, who despite being, a little bit behind in towers, they do seem to be picking up these Dragons really well. They've got an excellent timer on the Dragons, and they got really good just general timing. They go after Leftovers that have engaged, and they've had to back off for health. They're just like, okay, we'll take the Dragon, we'll keep this gold lead in.
That would have been bad for Mayushi there.
Celly Berry almost catching Mayushi there indeed. So pushing through the mid lane here. We've got to be careful. I mean, maybe almost getting the charm. But yeah, this outer turret is actually still there. That's quite surprising.
Randuin's coming out onto Mayushi. That's going to be really handy, just paranoing into the group of the team, popping that Omens, and then in the back lines you've got Mr. Benz popping the Talon Ascensions, and then just Lockie coming in and just be able to catch whoever he wants. It's going to be so easy for him. So I really like to see that working in combination with each other.
It's getting pretty tense though. I mean, these sort of...
It's coming to 30-minute marks.
These poke wars, it all just comes down to is, can Lockie land the charm? Can we see sort of a nice engage? I mean, I
think Celly really needs to be able to land onto Lockie.
Yeah,
that's what needs to happen, because Lockie's balling out of control, yes, but he's got the Ravenans and a DFG. I'm not really seeing a lot in the way of defensive kind of items there. Just doesn't really have a health, or doesn't have a Zonyas or anything like that that can really keep him alive.
It's not the first time, like, she has actually been caught before, but with the charm and the Spirit Rush, she can just escape pretty easily. She can kind of kite pretty damn well.
If Celly Berry actually uses his Assault and Battering on to Lockie, he can just Spirit Rush back to his team, or even Talisman Ascension back to his team.
So hard.
Yeah, and actually it'll just be out of position Celly Berry, and it might be really risky. So I think Montreal is a bit more of a safer target for Celly Berry to target.
Yeah, I don't know though. It's hard to say, because I think the damage is coming from Ari though, so
yeah,
it's hard to say.
Pretty tense. There's a lot of damage. That's the issue. You focus one, and then you realize that Montreal has damage. Uzumi balling out of control with that DFG has damage. It's not like they just lose damage from losing one member of the team. They're still going to ball out of control despite that. No matter who you actually lock down, I think. Yeah, the team comp for Leftovers is very, very scary. I'm
a bit confused with Dr. Mundo picking up, or Raimi picking up the Flash instead of like a Ghost or a Teleport or something. I've only seen him use the Flash once. I don't really know exactly the utility behind it, but in my brain it just seems more...
Oh, Mr. Benz though may get caught here by himself on the... Oh no, actually with Meishi, but even still... Going like with 2-man is very risky. I'm sorry to cut you off, yeah, but because like I think Flash is sort of what Celly Berry going in over the blue camp may catch Mr. Benz, but we'll definitely get the blue, and even that is a huge victory there. And so now Uzumi, look, it's sort of janky positioning here, and it can backfire. You got to be really careful of who goes where, because they're both fairly mobile teams across the board.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so as I was saying, the teleport coming on the Flash. I reckon right now would be a really good time for the teleport instead of the Flash. Like, he can be split pushing lanes and come in to help, or he can be asserting pressure in opposite lanes, then all regroup back up again. Instead of using the Flash, just like get over a wall or get further away or get closer. So I think it's just really beneficial in my opinion.
It's a good point.
Also, Flash is sort of for like, it's either for surviving, like you can like avoid certain CC, but Mondo is just so tanky, he doesn't need to escape CC.
And he doesn't need to engage either.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like you don't need to like flash crescendo. You just ghost. You just walk in and throw a cleaver. It's not like you need to land the cleaver. Like it's. I agree. I don't think it's a good pick.
That's cool. At least we agree with me. That's all that matters.
Of course we agree.
I'm happy.
Who wouldn't? You better got you.
Oh, Mr. Benzo.
Mr. Benz.
What is he doing? We'll get caught by Volt Breaker and the Assault and Battery and the Solar Flare. All of the CC on the support as Paranoia and Ran was going in. Uzumi falling out here. So much damage. Mega Bomb didn't get the kill there. Rami does get the kill now. Rami is so low, focusing the Mundo. Rusty Spork is low. They're all so low. Mayushi gets taken out by Rusty. Rigid running for his life here. Montreal trying to chase them down, but can he? The damage will be enough. I looked at Flame Tromper snaring them down. Meanwhile, Rusty may even kill Uzumi. One more attack, Piercing Light gets that one. Triple kill, actually. Rusty Spork played that one well, but Montreal has more health, and Rigid is still there for the CC, as Celly Berry actually, I think, survived that one and recalled.
That was a 1 for 3, I believe.
Like, look, that was surprising. I thought, in my opinion, I really thought that the Leftovers were going to run away with that team fight because
they burned
so many
their ults.
Were burned. So many ults were burned onto Mr. Benz. And then we got the engage. We got the engage for the Paranoia. Lockie came in and engaged, yet they still got shut down.
Well, Mr. Benzo may get focused here as well. Doesn't quite... Oh, actually, Relentless Pursuit for the final kill there, as the Fear will actually land, and the Randuins. And that's going to allow Montreal to finish him off with the damage. And look at the rockets as well. Rigid gets the Fan of Blade.
Yeah,
oh,
I think
alright,
it was just to delay it so we knew that. So, I mean, Celly Berry was full health. That was probably a bit unnecessary, but yeah, just couldn't get away with that one, so decided to Zenith Blade in.
A bit too risky there.
Points, I guess.
Like, two of them trying to push the inhib turret. I mean, it was weak. I guess that's what they were trying to do. Because keep in mind, this turret has basically almost fully regenerated itself. So getting the finishing blows on those towers can be pretty important. But Leftovers going for the Baron.
Not bad, but we have to remember Rami's still up, and so is a Psychologist. We'll have to see if they can take the Baron down fast enough.
Oh, Lockie getting focused. That's going to be crucial because she has the damage, but no survivability. And Reimer, you just can't kill him. He's so damn tanky. The Baron, what about half HP? Celly Berry, though, will get taken out by Uzumi. That's going to be a huge blow there for Leftovers. Or actually for Celly Berry. Paranoid back in. He's really low, playing a risky game here, taking the cleaver. Nice work, Montreal. But now we'll get taken out perhaps by Raimi. Nope. Turns that one around, double kill, and that's going to secure that Baron by the looks of it, though.
We'll have to see. I don't know. They're very low. Miyoshi and Montreal are quite low. I would probably back off from this and try split pushing, yeah, which it looks like they're going to do. It should be a pretty safe move, I think, because Celly and the Steeds are down on members as well, so they're not going to be able to engage that well. And Rigid, okay.
So Ardent Blaze basically gives Rusty Spork the movement speed boost he needs to catch up. So that's fantastic work there. So they traded 2 deaths for a Baron. Do you think it's worth it?
Oh, Baron didn't do anything, really. Like, was it really
die,
traded for
so
a
I
Baron?
was like, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is because I think if they didn't go for that engage, I think Leftovers would actually got the Baron. So because they sort of went into that engagement, they couldn't win the engagement, but it delayed the Baron, and now they haven't got it, and that could have made a big difference.
I think it would have been worth it if Yuzume did not die.
Yeah.
At top lane from Rigid and a Rusty Spork. So besides that, it was really cool. I really liked that team fight. But yeah, here we go. Rigid trying to do stuff.
They're by themselves, though. The rest of the team aren't here just yet. Very risky plays. And will it pay off here? Rigid is pretty tanky, but she's getting shredded eventually. It also lowers the resist for the engagement. That's what we might see right here and now. Getting the Dazzle and maybe even the Charms, but back the Fear especially. Celly Berry may get taken out as they will walk away from the Baron. Photobomb missed everyone. The Baron is low, but not low enough to finish it off. Rigid gets focused there and gets taken out by the looks of it. Lockie picking that one up, and now we are seeing 3 on 5. Lockie is still there with the damage. Doesn't have the Spirit Rush though. Rusty Spork gets charmed! The Paranoia finishes him off. The Psychologist doesn't get caught by the Zap, but will get slowed down. And the damage here from Montreal is impressive. Nice Satchel though. Will it be enough as well as the barrier? The Zap missing, but the Fear and the Rocket. And that is going to be a crushing team fight.
That's absolutely nuts, and it may actually secure, I wouldn't say the game, but at least this inhib now for Leftovers. Rhyme doing the best job he can, trying to force them off the tower. I just keep getting Leftovers' name, it's crazy. But we'll secure that tower, secure this inhib as well.
And that's a bit of a blow there. Inhibs are incredibly important now, as the super minions are just ridiculously powerful.
Definitely after those changes, Celly Berry may go over the wall. No, deciding not to. We will see Leftovers just backing off now. I don't know whether they're going to ping for the Baron or just back off.
Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty low, and
Well,
actually going in for an engage here. Ryder getting absolutely blasted down by the team. Rigid jumps in. Well, no, Rigid gets focused by Uzumi with the Randu, and looks like a dead Leona to me. A little bit greedy. I'm not sure what they were doing. Probably trying to deny the Baron.
I think so, because I mean, Blue Team were respawning. We did have Celly and the Steeds were going to respawn soon, and they could have taken the Baron while Leftovers were backing off and healing, so it's probably not a bad choice.
Almost stole the blue, and that went back onto Lockie. That's a huge blow, because Lockie really wanted that blue.
Didn't Lockie pick the blue up?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Lockie got it.
Oh, he did get it. Yeah, some of that. Yeah,
Almost got stolen.
unfortunately,
What?
Oh, Psychologist, no!
Oh, that's a little bit overextended and a half, and they're just sort of giving away free kill after free kill. They haven't even backed it. They have no mana, and yet they're getting all of these easy kills.
Here it is. Celly and Steeds are like, you want some free gold before you back? I see you're not really quite at that BF sword yet. Would you like a little bit more? Oh, thanks. That'd be really, really polite. They're just giving away free kills because they don't really have the ward coverage that they need to control this game. So that's an easy back off. They get a lot of health, and they're considerably ahead on gold now. That's almost a 10k gold lead.
Yeah, that's really powerful. Lucian got pretty much all the damage really coming out for the for selling the Steeds. Unfortunately, Zix has yet to pick up a kill, so they're lacking a bit behind in the gold department. While Lockie has the gold from all the kills, but a little behind in the CS. But that doesn't really matter. There's a lot of kills right there. That's heaps of gold. There's shutdowns there. That is a lot. So it doesn't really matter. Leftovers looking to secure this Baron, and it doesn't really look like selling the Steeds really want to fight this.
Way out of
Leftovers
position.
can do this. They are way out of position. Lockie is off to the side, ready to go, trying to assassinate someone. Montreal just firing over the wall. Has finished the GA, of course, and we have the Zonias now out onto Lockie. That is going to be fantastic to keep her alive during these fights. Baron straight away to left.
Oh, the photo bomb! Look at it! No!
That would be cool.
And that was without a timer as well.
Nice try there, Psychologist. You were damn close. And that is the power of those new super minions. That basically, you see how much health Rhymy actually had? He had to like recall back to base because he lost his health from those super minions. It was ridiculous.
Might lose health?
Yeah.
I've never heard
and
of that really.
had it not been for that, he might be able to sort of go in for the Baron and disrupt that. Montreal with a GA is going to be a machine. I think this is game over for Celly Steeds.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for them to try and come back from this. Definitely going to try and poke down this mid lane tower. We'll have to see how much siege they actually have. We do have, of course, Travada moving in from the side on Uzume.
These
Lucky's
charms.
just looking for a charm. If one lands, someone's in serious trouble.
And eventually she'll find one. She will get the charm, and from there it all goes downhill for Celly Steeds. As Rhymy is really Uzumi is really trying to split push the side there, but the inhib is already pushed. But I guess they're trying to catch them out of position so they can land those abilities.
I think definitely so. So Lucky just looking for a charm there. Uzume just pulling people
Oh,
off.
here we go. The charm lands onto Regan. The paranoia catching him down. Ignite may take for the kill. Try to get the charm off before he dies. Arando and slowing them down from both of these teams here. Regan is so low. The fear will connect for the kill there. And now Lucky's spots were taken out during that. Now it's just Rhymy and Celly Berry left, but not going to be enough here to prevent Leftovers from pushing down these towers and taking game number 2 of this best of 3 series.
And it's 1-1 each. Lucky, that was nuts. He like flashed over the wall into Spirit Rush, into Charm. The range of that is absolutely crazy.
But you see how he just like destroys someone or removes them or makes them just get taken out of the fight. Like Rusty Spork, he was the strongest member or the most like gold siphoned member of Celly and the Steeds, and just got completely obliterated as soon as Lockie was nearby.
Well, I think Lockie charmed Leona by accident.
Yeah.
But the damage was there anyway, so it didn't even matter.
DFG'd him as well.
Oh, okay.
So, and Ignite luckily hits for the tick again.
And yes, we as to your question, Jesse Tank, Game 3 should start straight
Hopefully.
away. I'd say unless there's some reason that it shouldn't. I would say it should.
I certainly wouldn't be surprised at all to see that. But I'm pretty excited now because
definitely.
I thought Celly were going to take that,
So
but
did I.
Leftovers played that well.
Oh, so
and
well.
good God, Lockie, she carried those team fights
I
hard.
have a vote on who's going to get banned out next game.
Yeah, I reckon.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be that Ari.
I think it's gonna be Shavana as well.
Yeah,
like,
I
if a
have to
Shavana
say-
ban isn't getting.
It's got to be picked your ban, I think, by the
Yeah.
first team. It's just so strong a pick.
But I just really think the Mundo pick, why they saw
think it's
themselves
paying off,
how hard Shavana can
That's
wreck the
twice.
Mundo, and yet they voluntarily picked the Mundo after the Shavana was
Yeah,
revealed.
I think they're about our top laners.
So I think had they picked a smarter top lane, that could have definitely gone a lot different there, because I just don't think Mundo was contributing enough
No.
in those team fights.
Are we going to block the summoners this game, or how do we?
Oh,
Should-
Yeah.
the thing is, I have to like get like an overlay, and that's going to be really hard for me to do.
quick, just get like a lion overlay if you can.
But it's-
Yeah, it's getting the distance.
yeah, I know, but I have
yeah,
to like get a
it's
screenshot
Yep.
and do that with the screenshot there. So that was a cool game.
It was very fun.
was
So
good.
we'll be back very soon for game number 3 between Celly Steeds and Leftovers.